Phil, tell me about the monitor panel. You've got a tremendous amount of monitoring available to you.
It's true. You can see every output bus on the board. You can arrange the meters the way you want on the touchscreen simply by dragging and enlarging the particular buses of interest. You also have the built-in loudness meter that all of our boards have at this point. You have a gain reduction meter on any bus that gain reduction is being applied to. So the home screen gives you a good eyeful of what's going on the surface. And that works in conjunction, of course, with the individual metering that's available on the input section of the board. You have the gain reduction meter for any sources that have dynamics applied to them. You have the pre-fader raw input level going to that channel. You have an indication of what the soft controls are doing, and the soft controls are very interesting because these controls here can be assigned to any function on the board. So the soft knobs are totally programmable. The operator can set them up to their liking to get parameters that they want to grab very quickly. That is followed by tallies, bus assignment tallies for your submixes, your aux sends, your 16 mix minuses. So it's a very visually informative meter bridge that lets you see what the console is doing. So that's the home screen, the individual screens in the meter bridge. We should talk a little bit more about layers because
yes,
that's pretty a very powerful function on this board. These faders do not have to be input faders. In layer 1, I have standard inputs shown. In layer 4, I've taken this group of 8 faders and turned them into aux send masters.
Mm-hmm.
And I get an indication in the title display on the fader which aux it's controlling. I get a color change in the meter bridge to clearly show the change in function,
mm-hmm.
to show that now I'm working with aux send masters as opposed to inputs. And the D3 can have up to 8 separate layers. Any combination of inputs, aux sends, submasters, masters, mix minus levels that you want. And so again, it's built for speed. You know, if you're in layer 1 and the talent tells you they need more input from aux send 5, that's it. It's that fast. And of course, Scott, with all of this programmability, it's extremely important that you're able to recall it all with one button. We've got stations now that are actually servicing 3 or more different networks, where the 5 o'clock news might be ABC and the 6 o'clock news might be NBC.
Mm-hmm.
And so to facilitate show setup, you need to be able to recall an entirely separate set of sources with an entirely separate set of labels. And of course that's done with what we call events, mm-hmm. Where you simply just scroll to another event in the list of saved events, hit ARM and take, and that changes the entire console, complete with fader settings, source selections, and processing settings. Everything really that you can do on the board is saved in an event preset. And so that's a key function on any of these router-based consoles, is being able to collect the sources that you need for a given show and assign them to the surface immediately.
Sure. Well, Phil, thanks for showing us the Dimension 3. Why don't we go around the corner here, take a look at the IP64.
Great.